It's time to explain a deck to my girlfriend again. She didn't ask, but will she listen till the end?
Okay, yeah, so basically, this is the hide and sneak format. This is the deck that I built last night that I'm very excited about. So right off the bat, you start with a Shuppet, and this hide and sneak ability is going to be very important. See, it prevents all effects of opponents' attacks and abilities done to this Pokemon. It has a very low HP, but it protects it on the bench from Dragapult spread damage and Monkey Dory's damage throwing. So it's like, it's protected, which is very nice, and it's only doing 10 damage. You're like, well, what am I even going to do with that? Well, the next evolution is Banat, which is kind of this like cute little ghost with like a zipper mouth there. He's also got the hide and sneak ability, and it's very cool. This entire hide and sneak archetype is very cool. He's got Puppet Pool. For 1 energy, it does 80 damage, which is like a substantial amount in the early game, because most basic Pokemon have 70 HP, so it is knocking out, and it has an effect. You may search your deck for a card, and put it in your hand. Just any card. So it's very powerful. So it's like that's what you're attacking with first, and then once a couple of these get knocked out, if you'll notice, like I said, hide and sneak ability, so it's a basic and a stage 1 on top of each other. So once 2 of those are knocked out, you want to start attacking with the Delmise. Now, Delmise has Vengeful Anchor, and if you have 4 or more Pokemon that have hide and seek ability in your discard pile, it does 140 more damage. So it's doing 170 damage, which is quite a bit, but...
Wait, if you have, sorry, back up.
So...
If you have what in your discard pile?
If you have 4 or more Pokemon that have the hide and seek ability in discard pile, which is from the early ones. Yeah, so you attack with theirs. Once those are knocked out, you're attacking with this. The synergy on that is crazy. So you're doing 170 damage, which isn't enough to knock out, but notice the Psychic here. If you have a Lily's Clefairy on the bench, this has an ability that makes the weakness of your opponent's Dragon Pokemon in play the Psychic type. So now your Psychic type is doing double against Dragon or Dragon types. And why that's important is Dragapult is a Dragon type, and that's kind of 50% of the meta right now. So this is like kind of an anti-meta deck. You're one-shotting Dragapult for essentially 1 energy here. And this is an alternate art there, but this is like the main one. This is the one that I have. I'm not gonna spend $6 on a card. That's crazy. Okay, so then once your Delmise is knocked out, we start attacking with Sinistcha. Now, Sinistcha does a matcha spin, and so if you have 6 or more Pokemon, it's like a matcha ghost, yeah. And so once you have 6 or more Pokemon with the hide and sneak ability in the discard pile, you place 4 damage counters on each of your opponent's Pokemon. So that's all of them, just like 40 damage on everyone.
Including your own?
No, just your opponent's.
Okay.
And so once that's done...
4 damage...
It's 40 damage, okay. Which isn't a lot, right?
It's like 10 each or something.
It's like 40.
But then it can bring their HP down so that you can like knock them out quicker.
Yes. So what's happening now is now that everyone has 40 HP done, the next attack you're going to do is Spirit Tomb. And if you have 13, this is the last attack.
That's what his face looks like.
Yeah, so if you have 13 or more Pokemon that have the hide and sneak ability in your discard pile, this is like late game. You know, all your hide and sneak Pokemon have been knocked out, they're all in the discard pile. You can choose 2 of your opponent's Pokemon and quadruple the number of damage counters. So that 40 is now getting quadrupled. 80? That's
40
doubling.
Times 4 is more than 80.
Yes.
2 + 2 is 4, -1, that's 3, quick maths.
For 1 energy. And then, so that's kind of the like Pokemon lineup. You have a Dunsparce, which he allows you to, once you evolve him, you can run away, draw 3 cards.
Is that another one crochet?
It is.
Cute.
Yeah, that artist crochets some of the, yeah.
Cute.
I'll point some of those out when I come across them. And then, yeah, you know, got your standard buddy, Nitrite, da-da-da-da-da-da. The Prism Tower allows you to discard 2 cards from your hand to draw a card, which will be great if you need to get some hide and sneak Pokemon in the discard pile.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you have Gwen. She's new. You can discard 2 Pokemon that don't have rule boxes, which all of our hide and sneak Pokemon don't have rule boxes.
They don't have
No,
That's
they have
the
abilities.
Thing at the bottom.
Yeah, thing at the bottom.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that allows you to draw 3 cards for each Pokemon you discard that way, so you can start discarding the hide and seek Pokemon. That's why we run so many of them, because actually you want most of these guys in your discard pile. And then you got a Legacy Energy. This is our ace spec. This makes it so that so all of our Pokemon in this deck are 1 prize Pokemon, but Legacy Energy says that as long as this, if the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out from damage, the opponent takes 1 fewer prize card. So if this is attached to one of your Pokemon and they knock it out, they don't even get to take a prize card. You're denying them a prize card. So essentially they have to knock out now 7 Pokemon to win.
Wow.
And yeah, that's kind of the full deck, you know.
Thanks.
So what do you think? You think who's going to win Worlds? You think Hide and Seek is a contender for Worlds?
It could be.
Okay, we're calling it now.